Right, this is our second video for A Bridge Over Troubled Water. So we're going to start where we finished in our previous rehearsal video, and we are looking at figure D, where the baritone part comes in with the tune. So I'll go through the rest of the song as I did before, so everyone's just going to have to just follow and pick up on their parts. Okay, so now with this song, some of it, most of it actually, kind of picks up the original rhythms and tune, but sometimes there's slight variations, so you just have to be ready. And I would suggest, have a pencil to hand, so if something's a little bit different to your part in the first verse and chorus, for example, then just put a circle around it or something, or that note or that phrase, so that you're just aware that it's something different. Okay. So for starters, the baritone part comes in with the tune, and it is a different rhythm to what the altos were singing at the beginning of the first verse. So you have to count 4, and you're coming in there. Okay, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're down and out. So, and is coming in just before the third beat. So it's down and out. And also out is anticipated. Okay, but again, like I said before, same as what's in the original recording. So 1, 2, 3, 4. When you're down and out. Okay, so that's how that fits. And then both the female voices come in on bar 38. So you have to count 3. And you're picking up the same note as the baritones come in with. So it's 1, 2, 3. When you're on the street. So that's quite straightforward. But just be ready with when. It's just after the third beat. 1, 2, 3. When you're on the street. Okay? So that's easy. Now the tune stays with the baritone part here. Okay, so that's quite nice to have the lower voice with the tune. So the upper voices need to be really super quiet. Okay, it's shown there pianissimo. So let's just quickly sing through the baritone part. So there's your note. Ready, and 1. One evening falls so hard, I will comfort you. Okay, and again, like I said with the other part, nice and just kind of drifting away on that higher note on you. All right, just float away into the clouds on that. Right. Let's see what the upper voices are doing on When Evening Falls. So we'll start with the sopranos. So you've just sung that note on street. So you're just taking a step up for When Evening Falls, and you're singing this. When evening falls so hard. Really straightforward. It's literally 2 notes. So let's try it again. And 1. Okay, and the D comes on the rest. And here comes the alto part. So you're just going from that note street down to the C, and this is your part, and it goes like this. When evening falls so hard. And again, the D on the rest. Literally 1 note apart from Eve. So super easy. There's your notes and go. Okay, let's put that together. Sopranos, altos, baritone, and go. 2, 3, 2, 3. Off. Okay, so that's that section. We're on to section E now. And I'll take your part. The tune is now with the altos. Okay, so let's see how this rhythm's going to work, because we have triplets in a 4-beat rhythm. And what you need to do here is, just for the sake of that section, count in 2 slow minims. Okay, rather than 4 crotchets in the bar. So maybe from figure E we start counting in minims. So we sing this. I'll take your part, oh, when darkness comes. So then our brains can put that triplet into 1 minim beat, and it makes things easier to work out in terms of the beat and the rhythm. So let's try that again, just the alto part. I'll sing it through with the baritone, but they're doing exactly the same rhythm. So counting 2 slow beats, and 1. I'll take your part, oh, when darkness comes. Okay, then it fits nicely. Baritones, let's look at your notes first. Okay, that's how it fits. Ready and go. I'll take your part, oh, when darkness comes. Okay, and the S of comes just after that second slow beat. So let's try and put that together. Altos, baritones, and 1. That's how that fits. That's kind of quite a good trick to learn when you're having to fit crotchet triplets into a 4/4 meter. It's too tricky to try and count 3 crotchets over 2 crotchet beats. Mad. Okay, right. Let's have a look at what's coming next. And pain is all around. You're probably feeling pain is all around with all that weird counting. Right. I think the tune's gone up into the sopranos now. Okay, that's the soprano part. So nice and tall. And 1. And pain is all around. And we'll stop there, because otherwise we're going into figure F. So underneath the harmony with the altos. So a sneaky little syncopated rhythm there. So I'm just going to have a look back and see what's happening when you sing that tune before. Yeah, so it's almost the same, altos, but you've got that little rhythm on around. And you land on a G rather than on a B. Okay, so, but other than that, it's similar. So that's one of those ones where you have to put a circle around it. So let's try the alto part, and 1. And pain is all around. Okay, let's try those 2 voices together from and pain, and 1. Okay, that's how that fits. So let's move on to like a bridge. Okay. Again, we've got the voice, the tune at the top. Different here. Okay, so it's the same until you get to the very end there, soprano. So I kind of whizzed through that a bit because we all know that inside and out. So just going back to what you were doing on figure C compared to figure F, sopranos. It's the same until you get to the second troubled water, which is in your bar 57. And if you look back at bar 29, you went down on water, and this time you're going up, and then you stay up for I will lay me down, and you hold down for a bit longer. Okay, so just be aware of that. Let's just look at your second like a bridge soprano. So we're going to look at bar 54. There's your note, and 1, like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Off. Okay, so that's just a little bit to look out for there. Let's see what's happening with this altos underneath and how that compares. Same for the first bridge over troubled water. I will lay me down is the same. Okay, so you change again also on bar 57 on water. You go down onto the C, whereas before you were just kind of stepping down. And then your I will lay me down, you've got a different arrangement of notes. So again, it's just that end bit there, alto. So again, circle it or put a highlighter pen through it or something. So let's just have a listen just to that last bit. Your last like a bridge. So we're looking at bar 55 as well for the altos. It goes like this. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. That's how your bit fits. Okay, so let's try and sing all of that now, altos from figure F. Ready, and like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Okay, so that's you. Let's look at what's happening underneath all of this with the baritone part. So let's just quickly flip back to figure C. So it follows the same pattern to start with as well. Yeah, you are the same until you get to I will lay me down. Okay, so that's where yours changes, a baritone part, and your I will lay me down, you come in on the beats, which is kind of that's different to what you were doing before. So you go I will lay me down. So that's your new bit, that's your different bit to what you had before. So let's sing the baritone part now, going back to figure F. Ready, and like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Like a bridge over troubled water, I will lay me down. Okay, and watch your breathing, because I didn't breathe properly there, so you definitely need to breathe before I. So you maybe cut your water a little bit short. Okay, so that's the end of the second verse. So the next video will be verse 3.